Street Spokesman. I got an EP coming out called Street Spokesman. Make sure y'all are on the lookout for that. Definitely production by Jay DeClet and the Ocean Grove family. Shouts out to y'all once again, man. Make sure y'all on the lookout for that Street Spokesman, though. Definitely. I'm gonna stay on them charts. I've been on I've been on the charts a lot. So just trying to stay current. Stay current, man. Catch your wave all the time. Ocean Grove. Shout out to the movement.
Breaking news is out of Marina, where police say a man has died after at least one officer shot him tonight. It happened before 6 in the evening at the corner of Marina Heights Drive and Arroyo Drive. According to police officers, they were conducting a traffic stop at the time of the shooting. They say the man who was shot had a weapon on him. He was pronounced dead at the scene.
You know, it's very unfortunate for everyone involved, the officers as well as the family members, and we will do our best as we can as professionals to make sure that we are transparent with the investigation and working with the DA's office and make sure that everyone's informed.
The officers involved have all been placed on administrative leave while the district attorney's office investigates the shooting.
Good morning, Paul and Lauren. That shooting happened here at the corner of Arroyo and Marina Heights Drive. That scene is clear right now. Now, that shooting happened yesterday evening before 6. Marina police say officers were conducting a traffic stop at the time of the shooting. They say the man who was shot had a weapon on him. Police say they have recovered a firearm during the incident. That man was pronounced dead at the scene. Police have not released his name, age, or any identifying information.
You know, it's very unfortunate for everyone involved, the officers as well as the family members, and we will do our best as we can as professionals to make sure that we are transparent with the investigation and working with the DA's office and make sure that everyone's informed.
The officers involved have all been placed on administrative leave. Police haven't said how many officers were conducting the traffic stop or how many shots were fired, but we do know the Monterey County District Attorney's Office is investigating the shooting. And because of the incident, the city of Marina has canceled their ML Day Parade, they say out of respect for the ongoing investigation at this time. In Marina, I'm Brooke Kennebrew, KSPW, Action News 8 Sunrise.
All right, Brooke, thank you. Reporting live for us from Marina this morning.
Safety is one of the most critical yet consistently underestimated aspects of being a rapper, especially in today's climate, where visibility is currency and attention comes from every direction at once. The moment you step into the public eye as an artist, your life fundamentally changes. You are no longer just an individual moving freely through the world. You become a public figure, a brand, and in many cases, a walking headline. That alone increases risk, but when your music, image, or reputation is tied to gangster themes, street politics, or real-life conflicts, the level of danger multiplies exponentially. Being a rapper automatically puts a spotlight on you. Every move you make is being watched, dissected, and sometimes misinterpreted. Fans study your lifestyle. Opponents analyze your weaknesses. Clout chasers look for opportunities to attach themselves to your name, even if it means provoking conflict. And when you rap about violence, guns, and street credibility, people start to believe you are living exactly what you're describing. Whether it's true or not becomes irrelevant, because perception is what drives reactions. In that sense, the music doesn't just tell a story, it paints a target. One major threat comes from opposition and individuals who feel challenged or disrespected, either directly or indirectly. In the streets, reputation is everything, and rap music often amplifies street issues instead of containing them. What might have once been a localized problem can quickly become a public spectacle once it's immortalized in lyrics or posted online. That visibility can escalate situations that otherwise might never have reached that level. The internet removes distance and consequences, allowing conflicts to grow far beyond their original scope. Then, there are clout chasers, people who see an artist's name as a shortcut to relevance. These are individuals who may provoke, antagonize, or even physically approach a rapper just to say they had an interaction. In extreme cases, harming a known rapper becomes a twisted way for someone to gain notoriety. The bigger the artist, the more attractive the target. This is a harsh reality that many rappers don't fully process until it's too late. However, one of the most overlooked dangers is law enforcement. Police pay close attention to rappers who publicly associate themselves with criminal behavior. Lyrics, videos, social media posts, and affiliations can all be used to build narratives, profiles, and probable cause. While many artists assume the police are a secondary concern compared to street threats, the reality is that law enforcement often has more patience, more resources, and more authority than anyone else watching. They are waiting for mistakes, waiting for someone to get caught slipping. That is exactly where things often go wrong. Carrying weapons, moving recklessly, or failing to adjust behavior after gaining fame can turn deadly fast. A rapper may feel the need to stay armed because of perceived threats, but that same decision can place them directly in the crosshairs of law enforcement. Once the police are involved, there is very little margin for error. One stop, one search, one wrong move can spiral into a life or death situation. In this case, he didn't get taken out solely by street politics. He got smoked because the police caught him with the blower. That detail matters because it shows how fame, fear, and poor risk management can intersect in the worst possible way. The tragic part is that many of these outcomes are preventable. Success demands evolution. The rules change when you gain visibility, and failing to adapt is often what leads to downfall. Moving the same way you did before the fame, same habits, same environment, same mindset, is a recipe for disaster. Safety isn't about fear, it's about awareness, discipline, and strategy. Knowing when to move differently, who to distance yourself from, and what risks are no longer worth taking is part of maturity and longevity in the industry. At the end of the day, talent can open doors, but safety is what keeps you alive long enough to walk through them. A rapper who ignores that reality is gambling with their life. Fame doesn't just bring opportunity, it brings pressure, scrutiny, and danger from every angle. And when you fail to respect that, the consequences are often permanent.